Dance with the groove, all you got to do is move. Dance with that groove, all you got to do is move. Dance with that groove, all you got to do is move. Dance with that groove, all you got to do is move. Dance with that groove, all you got to do is move. Dance with that groove, all you got to do is move. Dance with that groove, all you got to do is move. Dance with that groove, all you got to do is move. All you got to do is move. All you got to do is move. All you got to do is move.
Hi there, it's Jen and welcome to your 45-minute all-rhythm exciting indoor cycling class. It's full of jam-packed songs I've taken from Licked. Feel free to check over Licked if you haven't been to Licked already. More tutorials, videos when it comes to bike setup, also RPE, which is what we use in terms of resistance on the bike, and other little safety things when it comes to getting and motivating your spin bike. In the videos, there are links below. Go and check them out. But for this one, we are warming up. So we're going to be warming up to Justin Bieber, and we are here on the mid-tempo. So basically, us catching the beat of the track. Here as well, we've got the resistance of around 5 out of 10. RPE 50%, so half your maximum work rate. So making sure you can feel resistance, in the bike, and we are on that beat. As always, when we're indoor cycling, we're looking for a nice relaxed upper body, the shoulders are nice and relaxed, you've got nice soft elbows, and it doesn't really matter where you put your hands as long as you feel comfortable and safe enough to grip on those handlebars. We're looking for a light grip when we are placing our hands on the handlebars. So here we are seated. We're also going to come up into what we call a standing position, a standing climb. I'm going to count you in. 4, 3, 2, 1, up we come. Same rules apply. We're looking for a nice relaxed upper body. The shoulders are nice and relaxed. A light grip on those handlebars. We're on the beat of the track. If you have a bike that has an RPM and a wattage reader, awesome. This one is around about 62 RPM on the beat. And we're working around, well, it depends how many watts you think is your perceived 50%. But if you don't have a power gauge on your bike, no problem at all. I'm not actually using my Schwinn power gauge, but we can just use the beat of the track where we either spin on the beat or on the half beat.
What do you mean? Said you're running out of time, what do you mean?
We're going to go back down into the seat, a seated climb, keeping on that beat. So here we are, 1, 2, 1, 2. And one last jump just to really warm ourselves. 4, 3, 2, 1, up we come. Now this class will consist of 10 phases. We've just done phase number 1, the warm up, and this is now the connect phase, phase number 2. Now I like to get to know you guys online, and feel free to get to know me. So that's why in the connect section of our indoor cycling class, I'm going to be answering one of these questions from the Diary of a CEO conversation cards. I love Stephen Bartlett. So I'm going to shuffle and I'm going to answer this question at the end. I'll put it on the screen now and all to be revealed at the end of class when we cool down. Now this one is where we're going to be going into a jog. So if you do have an RPM reader, this one's around 87 RPM. So if you can, a similar cadence to mine, and we're going to jump up. Feel free to push hands at the tops of the handlebars. Here we are. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump up we come into our jog. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I absolutely love my drum and bass. Let me know what you're into. I do take on your music requests, which is really, really cool. We're going to go back into the seats. 4, 3, 2, 1. On that jog we are. So here we are working around 60%, a 6 out of 10 on that effort scale, the RPE. Should we jump up again? 4, 3, 2, 1, up we go. So we are building on from the first phase into phase number 2. And we're doing really, really well. As I record, my cats are fighting in the background. You can hear them hissing. Okay, we're going to come back down into the seat, but keep that jog. Keeping things around 60% of your total effort. And if you do have an RPM reader, around 87 RPM or a similar pace to mine. We're going to jump up again. I'm going to count you in. I'm sure you're feeling quite warm now already. Good sign. So we're going to be jumping up. We're going to count you up onto those handlebars at the top. We ready? In 4, 3, 2, 1, up we come! Fantastic. Back in the seat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the jog going. 1, 2, 1, 2. Nearly there, keeping this pace. And there we are, into peak number 1. Number 1 of 3. That's what I meant to do. Now this one, we're going to be working on the beat and then also on the half beat. So when you're ready, we're going to come up on the beat. So this one, we're going to increase our resistance even more to perceived 70%, a 7 out of 10 effort. So up we go on resistance. If you do have a watch reader, making sure you can see those watts go up. Now we are going to go back down into the seat and we're going to double things up. So here we are, down we go. If you do an RPM reader, it's around 110 RPM. If you don't, a similar cadence to mine. Keep that going. To 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Slow things down. Back up we come. So you probably noticed you were spinning a lot harder when we were down doing double time. That's great. You're pushing more than 70%. There's 70% now of effort on the beat when standing, and we're going to go for 90% push. I'm going to count you in. 4, 3, 2, 1, off we go! So again, around 110 RPM. If you can read your stats on your power gauge. If not, syncopate so much. Keep pushing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you're ready, up we come. Slow your legs down as you come up. On the beat. One more push on the beat. And then we're going to go back down and finish off the track seated on that double. Sounds good, right? In 4, 3, 2, 1, down we go. Double up the pace. From 55 RPM on the beat to 110 on the half beat. Double up the pace. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Cool. How you doing out there? Please let me know. This is my first recording. More to come if you like this. So when you're ready, up we come. Bit of Lipa on the beat. Now I don't do too many moves, as I do welcome all different ages and different fitness abilities to the class. However, there's usually 5 main moves that you'll see me do. Here's going to be one of them. We're going to isolate our body. We'll get the lower body to do most of the work. I'm going to count you in. So on the beats we are. 4, 3, 2, 1 and steady. So steady with your upper body. Light grip on handlebars. Isolating the move. So it's predominantly most of the lower body doing most of the work. You can feel your quads, hamstrings, glutes, getting the extra workout. So we're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Add your bounce back in. This one is an 80% effort. So give yourself enough resistance if you're not there already. To give yourself an 80% push. 8 out of 10. We're going to go again. Back to those isolations. I'm going to count you in. 4, 3, 2, 1, and isolate. Again, upper body as relaxed as possible. Relax shoulders, elbows, and all from the lower body. Keep this going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Add your bounce back in. Brilliant stuff. Can you go again, but add in even more resistance? Give yourself a go. Have a chance on that. Up on resistance. Back to isolations. 4, 3, 2, 1. Steady we go again. One last time on this track. Coming all from the lower body. 8 beats countdown. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Down on resistance, back down on the seat. Amazing. We are now already phase number 5. Recalibrate. We've pushed already, through a peak already, and some hard tracks. This we're just going to refocus back to how we feel on the bike, how we feel in our bodies. We usually have a stronger side, so work out what you feel is your stronger side. I tend to dominate more so using my right side, so I'm going to concentrate on my left side first. So you make your choice. Work on your weaker side first. We're going to keep to 83 RPM, a similar cadence to mine, and lead with your weakest. So it's left, 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 left. It helps also to lean maybe with both hands On the left hand side of the handlebars. We're going to recenter. So hands back in the middle, working left and right. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we are. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Now we're going to do the other side. The opposite side to what you chose to start with. So I'm now going to concentrate on my right side, leading my right leg first on this section coming in. Are we ready? 4, 3, 2, 1, right, 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 right. Again, it does work and help sometimes to push hands on the right hand side of the handlebars. Still around 83 RPM on the track. If you don't have an RPM reader, similar cadence to mine. Back in the centre, we're just going to balance out left, right to the end of the track. Amazing. Okay, we are phase number 6 already. This is the first part of peak number 2. Got 3 peaks all together in this 45-minute class. You're going to enjoy this one. So when you're ready, we're going to come up, stand and climb on the beat. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's about 62 RPM. We are going to bounce on this one. It feels very bouncy to me. So feel free to push forward. If you want to, hands at the top grip. Just makes it a bit more comfortable. And we're going to jump back into the seat. Going to put a lot of bouncing on the beats. Beats of 4. Here we go. I'll count you in.
A reflection of eternity.
Adding off resistance, by the way. It's a good 80% push.
And beyond.
So it's 4, 3, 2, 1, down. 4, 3, 2, 1, up. And down. 2, 3, 4, and up. And down. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. Yeah, up, 2, 3, 4, and down. 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 Can we do beats of 2? Up, 2, and down, 2. And down, 2. Down. And down. And down. And down. And down. And down. Keep going. Down. 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 4, 3, 2, last one. Stay in that seat. Well done, everyone. You're looking good out there. We're gonna go again. If you feel you can, add in even more resistance. The stats you see around the screen is just a guideline. You do what you can do. We're gonna jump back up, top grip. We start with the jumps back into the seat. Beats of 4 first. I'll count you in. Hopefully I won't miss the drop this time. Which I did. Whoopsies. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. Let's do beats of 2, okay? Down, 2, and up, 2. Down, 2, and up, 2. Up, 2. Up, 2. Up, 2. Fantastic, we're going to stay here. Part 2 of peak 2. Now, a funny thing is, myself and now 9-year-old son counted how many times Daft Punk sings out around the world in this one. Put how many, without Googling, without ChatGPT in it, how many times they say around the world on this one. Just for fun. Okay, this one. Phase number 7 already. We're nicely spinning on that beat. This one is a big push. It's a good 90% of effort on the bike. So up we go on resistance. If you don't feel you're already pushing 90% of effort, that's fine, up we go. Let's stick here for 8 beats. Off we go. We're 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down on resistance, keep the pace on the beat. We're going to push again. Now I want you to push. If you can read your watts, more watts than what you just pushed. Or if you haven't got a watt reader, power gauge, no worries. Get that feeling you're pushing more than what you just did. We'll count you in. We're pushing higher. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. On that beat, pushing up that hill climb. 8, going for longer. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Remember how you feel at this point, or jot down your watts, make a mental note. 1, down on resistance. Just enough to catch your breath and stand in recovery here. Okay, we're going to push again. We're going to push even more watts than what you just pushed. Or get that feeling you're pushing through extra watts. Turn it up some more. Going to count you in. Are we ready? 4, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Up, on, resistance. Should feel tough in those legs. 8 beats, countdown coming your way. Off we go. 8. 8 long beats. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down we come. Okay, how do you feel right now? Should be feeling very sweaty, out of breath. You know you've pushed it a good 90% if you're out of breath. Should we go for another one? Yeah, shall we? Okay, so again, you're going to push through even more watts than what you've just done, or get that feeling you're pushing in the extra. I'm going to count everyone in. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up we go on that resistance. Oh. Keep on that beat. My cat is still meowing out to me as if to say, what are you doing, Mum? 8 beats, countdown coming in. I bet we're waiting for it. Looking forward to this one. Here we go, everyone. You're doing so well. 8. 7. 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down we come. Oh, stand in recovery. I bet your legs thanked you when you turned off that resistance. So well done, everyone. Should we go for one more? If you feel you've got it in you, amazing. Try and push through again, even more watts if you can. Push through your barriers, or do the best that you can. And my cat's still fighting in the background if you can hear this. One last countdown coming in. 4, 3, 2, 1, up we go. It's going to be a shorter one, this one. Just to finish off this Daft Punk track. 8 beats. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, into this awesome track. 3, 2, 1, down the resistance, down the seat. Quick seated recovery before things get wild again. This one, everyone, is bike blast. So when you're ready, up we come, back up from the saddle. I'm going to count you in. Bike blast means you can blast the bike in whichever way you wish to. I'm going to count you in. This first is all yours. 4, 3, 2, and off we go. Whatever you feel like is uncomfortable doing in terms of fitness, and then push yourself through that barrier. And go faster, go more intensely. Your choice for bike blast. Phase number 8. Off 10, we're nearly there. Down we come in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's regroup to where we were, standing climb. Now you know what bike blast is all about. I'm going to count you in again. You can do what you feel the track wants you to do. Things are going to get interesting. So you might want to stay in the seat, or stay standing, come down in the seat. Go fast, what you've done before today, or whatever you might want to do. I'm going to count you in, okay? Ready? In 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Again, whatever you wish to do, you blast your bike in the way you wish to right now. Keep pushing. Did you choose to stand? Did you choose to stay seated? We'd love to know. Let me know after class in the comments below. Woo. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Back up to where we were. We're going to go for another bike blast, everyone. You might want to do something completely different to what you decided to do just then. So show the bike how much energy you have left. I'm going to count you in. Bike blast in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. I've chosen to stay seated on this one. Let me know what you decided to do after class. I might even put some more resistance in. We're here for longer, everyone. So keep pushing through the chorus. 8 beats, countdown. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, nearly there. 1. Catch your breath. When you're ready, back up we come. Standing recovery. Or maybe you rewear standing. Stay standing. Just slow down your cadence. Time to catch your breath. On that beat we are, as we push into phase number 9. This is all mixed by me, by the way, with DJ, and I hope you like it. This is bicep. At phase 9, it's what I call you time. Now it's a great time in the class and in the day to think about you, yourself. If you're 40 plus, that's the bracket I'm in. It's hard sometimes to find the time for yourself, whether your kids, your cats, your career, your loved ones. So I want this time to be about you. It's about 3.5 to 4 minutes long. So you can do whatever you might want to do on the bike. You don't have to blast it though, but feel free to experiment. You might want to be on the beats like we are right now, or you might want to come down and do a faster cadence. It's all down to you. I recommend, if you've got access to it, turn up the volume. I'm going to count you in. I'm not going to say anything, as it allows a space for you to go completely quiet in your own head and see what's going on. See it's your meditation for the day. I'm going to count you in. I'm going to see you at the end of the track. 4, 3, 2, 1. Enjoy. Turn it up. We're nearly there, everyone. Here's the remix coming in, or the mix coming in I should say. It's not remix of Tiësto when it finally drops. Well done. How did you find your you time? Welcome to Peak Free Party. This is the final phase of today's 10 phase session. So if you're not up already, catch the beats forward. I'm going to now introduce you to what we call the rock on the bike. People love the rock at the spin studios I spin at. So feel free to rock things out with me. Make sure you've got enough decent resistance on. Make it worth your while. Okay, I'm going to count you in. We're going to rock. So it's left, right, left. Oh god, just got that wrong. Rocking it out. So on that beat, we're rocking. Now on the chorus coming in, the next one, we're going to finish up rocking away, and we're going to go down into the seat, and we're going to double time on the half beat. So right now we're around 59 RPM on the beat. We're going to come down and we're going to essentially double up our pace. So we're going to count you in the seat. It's going to feel like a 90% effort. We've got this, everyone. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Down we come. Down, low resistance if you need to, just to get your leg speed up. Woo. Keep going, everyone. If you do have an RPM reader, it's on the screen what the RPM is on this track. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow your legs down. Back up we come. On that tempo, on the beat. And we're going to go back to rocking. I've got that one there. Got that one down, that's one. And there we are. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me on my very first one. My first recorded online spin session. Please let me know your thoughts and your comments. I've learned a lot getting this one online, and obviously I would love your feedback. This is all for you guys. I've been instructing now for 14 years, had spin studios across the world, and I want to make sure you have the best experience ever. Now, as mentioned, as we cool down, feel free to do any arm stretch or leg stretch you might want. You know what you do when it comes to leg stretches and arm stretches. We don't need to do a full-on session on that really. If you wanted to, I could do a separate video for cooling down, but I do tend to find it ends up being a bit redundant if you're not keen on stretches. Some people are not. If it makes you feel better, you go ahead and stretch and cool down. And while you do that, I'm going to answer this question because I want you to get to know me like I want to get to know you. So this one here is, when was the last time you cried tears of happiness? So I have a 9-year-old, and he looked at me just recently. We're on the couch having dinner, and it's like he looked straight through me and he said, "Thank you for being my mum." And it just really hit me deep, and it came from nowhere. It's not the sort of thing you might say on a day-to-day basis, but he's a sweet boy anyway. However, that really landed very deeply with me, so it brought me to that, the tear in my eye experience. So that was the last time I cried tears of happiness. Feel free to answer this question as well. I would love to know you, your life, what's going on, why you're here, what brings you to want to get fitter, healthier, if you're here to strip the fat, if you're here to have a laugh on the bike, looking for a fun fitness workout. I'm here in your corner. I want all this to be for you. The bike's set up, the cats who meow and fight in the background. Everything is all for you guys, so let me know your feedback. But yeah, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the first session online with me, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon. Catch you on the bikes. Mwah.
all you got to do is move. Dance with that groove, all you got to do is move. Dance with that groove, all you got to do is move. Dance with that groove, all you got to do is move. Dance with that groove, all you got to do is move. Dance with that groove, all you got to do is move. Dance with that groove, all you got to do is move. Dance with that groove, all you got to do is move.